Hi everybody, we are going to perform law of massive conservation experiment. After signing in using our username and password, we select PC version because we use a PC, and we select chemistry lab because this is a chemistry experiment. We find our experiment and we can access the manuals using this manual button or start the experiment and select English to continue with the experiment. Here we meet Amy and she gives us information about the experiment.
Hello there, I see a science enthusiast. Welcome to VRLab Academy. I'm Amy, your lab assistant. In this experiment, we will learn the law of conservation of mass, one of the basic laws of chemicals and the concept of the mole. The law of conservation of mass tells us that the total mass of the reacting substances is equal to the total masses of the products. Let's learn this law by experiment.
After Amy gives us some information, we can continue with the experiment. I can move using A, S, D, W, and R using on the keyboard, and I can switch angle, I can change angle using my mouse. I can take everything in my hand using my left click and leave everything on the table using my right click. On the tablet, I can find the theory part, some basic theoretical information, the tools and materials that I am going to use in the experimental procedure that I will follow. I first have to put everything in the analyzer to see what I have in front of me, the content of the beakers and the other equipment. I will then weigh everything and start the experiment. What I have to do is to observe that before and after the experiment, the mass is constant, so the mass is conserved. I put my cylinder in the analyzer. This is analyzer and gives me the content of the cylinder. It was an acetic acid. And this is sodium bicarbonate, my raw materials to use during my reaction. I turn on my balance, my digital balance, and I will weigh my balloon, which is what I'm going to use to put the powder inside. Okay, I have to use 3 parts of sodium bicarbonate. By part, we mean 3 spoons of sodium bicarbonate. I left click, take my spoon on my hands. I left click again in the blue region of the that is indicating where I have to click, and I right click, take my sodium bicarbonate, put sodium bicarbonate inside the balloon. I right click, take it in my hand, click on the blue region, take some sodium bicarbonate, put it inside the balloon, right click, take the spoon, put it inside the sodium bicarbonate, take some sodium bicarbonate and put it inside the balloon. I right click and right click to lift the spoon on the table. I will take this Ireland and put it on the digital balance, put acetic acid in it, weigh the acetic acid that I've put, take sodium bicarbonate that I have previously weighed, and after all the setup is ready, I will start the experiment pushing this start experiment button. The experiment will be conducted, will be performed, and the values that we weighed before are going to be noted on the board. I click on the digital tablet. I go back and see that the information that I have previously found out is written on the digital tablet. I right click and left the digital tablet on the table. I can continue using other ratios of sodium bicarbonate and acetic acid. I can refresh the experiment from here. I can fill the beakers and the cylinder using this tab in here. I can go and switch to the language selection using this restart button near the door, and I can exit the experiment using this exit button in here. Thank you very much.